Hey guys, it's just me. Anybody else? My cat scratched me right there. You see it? I was playing with her the other night. So what I wanted to say is, all my life, everyone looked at me like I'm different. I feel different. I feel like I'm not the usual normal person. But then, what is normal? In this world, there's nothing normal. Since I was a child, I I could hear and feel energy. I get taught to animals. I get taught to people's energy, spirits. Archangel Michael has been with me since I was as long as I can remember. He's always there to protect me, but he's also there to test me if he were my loyalty lies. A lot of things have happened to me in my childhood. I was when I was in Germany living, and my dad was working at nighttime. I was sexually abused by my babysitter. He came in my room while I was sleeping to try to make a pass on me, but I felt something pulling him off, and all I heard was a loud bang. And when I looked up, there he was, this bright and shiny light upon me. And my brother, he woke up my brother to come and defend defend me. And ever since then, I haven't been the same. Like I don't connect with a lot of people. I connect more with spiritual realm, the earth, water, fire. And when I started connecting with the spiritual realm, this realm that I live on now, I just came just not interested in it anymore, no more. I rather talk to the spirits and my angels and animals than talk to the actual person. I pick up their energy, and sometimes their energy isn't the greatest. I sometimes, when I feel their energy, I tap into their energy, I have that energy, I have that mindset. Like, this person isn't happy, so I'm not going to be happy. I feel sadness, happiness, love, mad, upset, angry. I do believe in God and that this is a gift from Him, from all the stuff that happened to me in my life. Living in Germany with my brother and I, moving here to the United States, not being a stranger in an unknown land, losing my brother in a car accident that wasn't supposed to happen. But God and my guides were testing me of how I would overcome a situation like that. This is how I overcame that situation. You will fall when you lose a family, a loved one. You will instantly not feel the same. Your body, your soul, your heart will become numb, and you won't hear nothing. You'll be blind. You'll be deaf to all that surrounds you. And the people that love you and care about you and want to help you, they can just become a shadow in your life. And that's what I did. I walked away from everything and everybody because I couldn't deal with the pain. I'm a Pisces. Pisces don't do well with pain. I never cried at my brother's funeral or a viewing, but I saw I saw him at his funeral, standing there, and I felt that he was lost, like he didn't know where to go. My brother wasn't the perfect brother. He'd done some wrong things in his life, so he was kind of stuck in this realm. Like, he couldn't go up or he couldn't go down. If he had unfinished business, had it, he had to learn his lesson before before judgment. So what my guides and spirits were doing for me is that I was finishing my brother's test to learn and to teach me how to overcome this, how to move on and let go. Letting go was the hardest part. Everything in my mom's and stepdad's house reminded me of my brother. The car that I had, the Honda Civic, was my brother. Everything inside of it was my brother. When I go to sleep, I can see my brother, the vision of my brother. When I go to church, I feel his presence. He's here with me. I know he is. He is one of my ancestors, my guides. And he's protecting. He's always been protecting me. because he died, because he didn't know where else to go. He was with me when I went through darkness, addiction, just really low darkness where no light can shine. Until one day, I heard someone say, find the inner peace in yourself. Find that inner peace within yourself and going deep inside yourself, in your soul, your mind, your heart, and everything that you feel and anything that I felt about losing my brothers was a soul wrenching test. I lost everything. I lost my house to a fire, which we still don't know how it caught on fire. There was something evil lurking in the shadows, always following me. And when I met my kids' father, I met my godfather. He was what they call in his Spanish a santero, santero, santero blanca, which is a, which is not a witch doctor, but not a saint. But he's a good thing. He does good magic. He heals and protects, and he does readings. And then he got sick. He was in a hospital. I went to visit him, and he touched me right here, and he said, "Please give this child of yours the gift that I have, so she can go forward." I received my godfather's gift at that day. I started noticing not this world that we live in, but a different world where other normal people don't see. I hear voices. I hear people talking to me that aren't theirs. I hear thoughts like animals communicating with animals. Animals was the easiest one because they were easier to read. Human people are really hard because they go back and forth with their feelings and their energy. But when I received them, I didn't know what to do with them. I blocked them out for a little bit, or they just kept coming up. Signs and animals, numbers, feathers, stones, money, colors. All those are significant signs of your spirit guides and your guardian angels. So don't ignore them. If you see money on the floor, grab it. If you see feathers on the floor, that's them trying to communicate with you that they want you to do something. Other signs that I've seen, for me, is mostly feathers. I collected them all and kept them. They're in a box in my storage. Different ones: peacock feathers, dove feathers, crow feathers, chicken feathers, like eagle feathers. Another thing that I do, I can feel what's coming towards somebody before that person knows what's coming. You gotta feel it, and I'll concentrate on it and see what it is. Like right now, I wasn't on somebody else's channel, and they gave some really good advice and suggestions. It was a really good. It was really good and calming for me to hear that, because I was. My question was, and nobody could ever answer it, was what do my guides and spirits want me to know? They want me to do with my purpose. And this person answered that question without even knowing the question. Like all the signs that he did resonated with me and what I'm going through, what I have been through, what I'm going through, and what is coming for me. So thank you. You know who this person is. Thank you so much for that, and thank you for answering my question. Stay positive. When I moved to Ohio, things changed for me. I was involved with a man who I thought I was gonna tie knots with and be together with him forever. And the people that knew him knew what kind of a person he was, but instead of telling me, they kept it a secret. They didn't they kept it a secret, and and it didn't save me from a lot of heartache, a lot of darkness, a lot of addictions. Because this guy, he did a really bad number on me. I accepted him in my family. I accepted him in my house to live. And the next couple of weeks, he was gone. All his stuff was gone. No note, no phone call, no explanation. Just ghosted me. And he asked me to marry him. 2 weeks later, when he left, I found out that he went back to his ex and they got married. Let me tell you how shitty I felt. Like, there is no limit of how far you can go down a dark hole. But I think that day I reached the bottom of the hole. I sold everything. I lost everything. I almost lost my kids. It was a bad timing for me. I can still remember the feeling, the energy. It was really toxic. It was really dark. Like, it took a miracle to pull out. Like, I wasn't coming out by myself. Either way I tried, either way what I was doing, it just dug me deeper and deeper and deeper down the hole. I even tried going to church Sundays. It just, I was too far gone. Like, I just wanted to stay in the hole and just let my life pass me by. And then I met this person. I wouldn't say he was perfect, and I wouldn't say he was godly, but let me tell you something. This person was the only one who reached down in that hole and pulled me out. And he, you know, even though he was a drug dealer, I don't judge. He was the only one that pulled me out of that dark hole because he saw me struggling. He saw me getting high all the time. He saw me wasting my life. He saw me lose my kids. My mom and my stepdad came to Ohio and took my kids so they can be safe. He saw the struggle that I went through. And he was the only one that saw me. I had a lot of people in my life. I lost a wonderful job at SPCA, and none of those people reached out to help. But a drug dealer that deals with a lot of shit is the only one that reached out his hand and pulled me out. It's like the angels and my guides were were telling him, were making him change my life. He even talked to me about going home, being with my family. He would not deal with me business wise, but personal wise, as a person to person, a friend to friend, he helped me. He gave me some money. He gave me a place to stay. He made the bad people go away that were surrounding me, that were taking advantage of me, me, using my kindness, using my energy, using my power, just to get what they want, just for the ego trip. But after that, after a while, I went back home to my mom and my stepdad. It took a while. I didn't go to rehab. It took a while for me to get over my addiction. It took a while for me to open up to people. It took a while to step into church and ask for forgiveness. I somewhat still have trust issues with people, but with my awakening, with my powers and gifts, I'm able to see, I'm able to feel. Don't judge a person. I might be, I might do a little reading just to practice, just so you see who I am. It helped me with my channel to grow and grow and grow and help people like you that went through the same thing that I went through. My favorite thing that I like to do is communicate with animals. They will tell you a story where they what their past was like, what they're feeling, and everything else. I work at an animal rescue once a week, and I could hear the animals. Some of it is sad, some of it is happy, some of it makes you mad. Because whatever you do to help them, sometimes the animals can't let go. That's what I want to do. I want to pursue a career in animal communication and start a rescue to help them, to rehab them, and find them a forever home. Yeah, I'm manifesting it to manifest and pursue a career in animal communication. Well, I will talk to you guys later. If you have any questions or want to talk to me, just hit the link below.